Kevin here for Catch and Cook California. Today I'm joined by my brother Justin.
Hey.
Boom! 24-hour Wasteland Survival Challenge Volume 2. Today we're going out in the intertidal zone using only what we've found, made, or modified in the so-called Wasteland. Let's go.
The concept is simple. In a total collapse, would you be able to navigate through this new landscape unseen and undetected? Could you avoid those that might try to take what you have? And could you locate the essential gear that you would need to survive? If you could make it to that safe space, would you be able to find food? This is the Wasteland. All right, so we just arrived. We're gonna set up camp so we can claim our spot, and then once we do, we're gonna head on out to the intertidal zone and try to get some food. Super pretty down here, man.
Very close together. Oh yeah, I'll tell them I looked around and
What? Are you kidding me? So, dude, not staged. He just pulled that out of the fire. That's one of those things you blow through to get the fire going. And then they left
it's full of fuel.
a full brand new Coleman lantern. That's insane. Just in case you weren't sure, that's my Wasteland stuff. Look at all my sweet, sweet trash. That's my Mad Max knife. The scaling knife. Yes. So we've spent maybe 2 years, 3 years, something like that, talking about this. We did volume 1 of the Wasteland Survival Challenge. I think it was 2 years ago. That was a ton of fun, 48 hours in the oak woodlands. We had to dig for water. We used a pellet rifle that our buddy found in the river that Justin dove for and refurbished, and we used that to hunt. Anyway, if you didn't see that one, check that video out. This is volume 2, and this is all the coastal stuff that we found, or stuff that we found that we think is going to be ideal for the coast. We wanted to throw a couple things down on the table. We've got a lot more really cool finds we'll show you later on. So what are some of your favorite finds here that you've already put on the table here?
Well, this is just some of the stuff, but I found this this Coleman stove. It was in a free pile on the sidewalk. It was new in the box. Then I found this pot in the sand dunes when I was taking the kids out. So this is a Leatherman super tool from the 90s that I found diving in the river. And it only about that much of the handle is sticking out of the gravel. I pulled it open and all the blades were either rusted completely away, or when I tried to open them, they just snapped off. And there was a caddisfly living inside of it, and it's packed full of gravel. So I took it all out, and the first thing I did is I had a scalpel handle that I had from a while back, and I cut it. I forged it so it was bigger. I drilled a hole in it with one of those hand crank egg beater things, and I sharpened the blade because it was an old blade, and I put that in there so I had something I could cut with. The thing was that it didn't really work good for bushcraft, so then I took an old file I found and I snapped it off, and then I annealed it in the fire and then hand sanded it and ground it. I did drill a hole in there with a battery operated drill, but otherwise it was all done with hand tools, and it's very sharp. It locks just like the factory tools do. And then the file was still good in here. And then the other thing I did is I took a Sawzall blade and I cut it down so that it could have a saw again, because the saw was rusted away. And I made an awl too. So the awl was out of the back half of that file that I made the knife blade out of. Right there, that little awl. So you can drill holes and stuff with that.
Very nice.
So this was sitting on one of the picnic tables when we walked in, and we left a note that said that we moved it to this camp in case someone comes back for it, but I'm pretty sure they just left it here after the end of their weekend of camping. And it's a Coleman lantern from the 80s, and then there was this little pocket bellows thing in the fire too. So if they come, they can get it back.
Well, we talked about some of my brother's kit, but let's talk a little bit about how my fishing rod and my hoop net came to be.
I just found 2 reels, saltwater rods, but it's only the proximal part. So it was full of water, it just dumped out, and they both work. Like, these have been getting doused with salt water and they both work. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find the rest, but these are some exceptional Wasteland finds. I found this nice little spool of inch wide electrical tape that's gonna come in handy.
Well, finding that roll of tape was a huge score, but so were these needle nose pliers that I found while I was fishing, and so was this copper wire. I used that and the tape with a little bit of bamboo to fix up this fishing rod and get it into fishing shape. I also found tons of fishing gear, sinkers and hooks. The hooks were usually in pretty bad shape, so a little sandstone was needed to sharpen them up. I found an old snag of rebar which I was able to manipulate, bend into shape, and using some rope that fell off the back of a truck, as well as some erosion control net and the Wasteland knife that I found, I was able to rig this up using that tape as well and make a pretty serviceable hoop net. I even found that little bait cage there. And this is what we're going to use for fishing and crabbing.
I've got another bite. Got a fish. Yeah. Yep. Kev, I got a fish.
Dude, that's a nice striped perch, man. What a beaut.
Yeah, as soon as it hit the water, like I felt it, I was like, oh, is it just bouncing around the bottom? And then it had swam like 15 feet away.
That is beautiful, dude.
So awesome. So happy. This is the happiest I've ever been to catch perch. Maybe since I was like 10 when I got him spearfishing.
That is so cool, dude.
We're going to use these fish nets for the crab trap. Not starving tonight.
We get to eat. Got one. Huh. It's another baby greenling. Yeah, I know we gotta eat, it is survival, but I'm still gonna throw him back. He's just a baby. Crab. Can't keep him on the hook and line though. That's definitely not what hit it earlier.
After dropping the hoop net, I went off searching for limpets. These have to be done by hand, and so using the gloves that I found in the Wasteland, I searched around and found a few. This was not an easy task because the surge was absolutely pounding, and these big flat rocks where the limpets like to live are really on the most exposed portions of the reef, so this can be pretty darn dangerous. But in the end, we did get a handful, and that is food. Oh!
Lost when he was on the outside.
I wonder if he'll come back.
I think he's down here now, so.
There's no way to grab him.
No, he's gone. Yeah, he went way down, but that's all right. I think the way he landed, he's not coming back, but dude, guaranteed there's more in there.
If he's on there. Oh! There we go.
He's snared.
He's snared, all right. Nice. Tuna can snare wire. Very nice.
Yeah, if you want to try over there, I'll meet you over there in like 10. Yes, Justin just caught another surf perch. That's amazing, dude. That hand line is awesome. Yes.
Got the corner notch still too.
That's
Side
so
notch.
sick.
That's what we'll eat tonight.
Yes. The man of the hour, the angler extraordinaire.
Got lucky today.
There was a bit of skill there, bro.
The last time I shore fished, I don't even know. I just did whatever you told me to do.
That's good. It worked.
Yeah, sure.
Worked better than what I was trying. And the meat all the way around. Pull that out. We're going to use our thumb to get rid of the gut. Right there. And then that was all meat right there. I don't know if that's going to work right here. Okay. Off it comes.
New use. Never been done before.
Probably not. Not too shabby for some wasteland protein. So we didn't know this, but there's no potable water out here. So there is a creek. I'm gonna go fill up my gallon jug with creek water, and then we gotta bring it to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute to make sure it's safe to drink. That is a lantern. Fully functioning lantern. Nice work, brother.
Thank you. All that was wrong with it was it had too much fuel in it.
So Justin just got another one going. This is a Coleman stove that I found in the same sand dune. Check this out. That should be good. Just like abalone back in the day. That's good. Here's the thing a lot of people do not even know exists. Those are olive oil packets from Subway. So those are going in there. And then I did bring a little flour, dusting my little limpets in there, and those are gonna fry right there.
It's funny which things we're excited about, huh?
There you go. Long John Silver's.
cocktail sauce. Those are the limpets.
Hot. Oh, the limpet's really good.
Is it?
Yeah. Tastes exactly like abalone. Like if you serve this to someone, they wouldn't know the difference. Like I ate a lot of abalone growing up.
You're totally right.
So this is on the free table at work, and I think someone bought it and it was too spicy for them. I've had it before, and it is. I like spicy food. I don't like this.
But that's Wasteland. Little bento box. Yeah, buddy.
It's not too spicy. I put it like, oh no, it's pretty spicy. I put like less than half the pack in. And we put a bunch of soy sauce in it too. The perch is really good. It's like very mild, delicate fish. And then the crab. The crab's really good. It's it doesn't have that iodine flavor that they get sometimes, but it's got very strong. It's like real briny, like more than Dungeness, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like way more seafood flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and a mushroom from earlier in the season. That's hot. That went right down the wrong tube. Wow. That's delicious. Oh, wow. I just inhaled all that spice water. Yeah. Oh, this is top 10, one of the best meals I've ever had. Perch is nice. Oh, man. I can understand why they left the ramen behind, though. Ridiculous. Look at this. That is what I'm talking about. Bam. Yes. This is my nephew's bluegill.
Yeah, thanks for the bluegill, Owen.
Thanks for the bluegill, Owen.
Oh yeah, it's cooked perfectly.
Oh yeah.
All flaking apart.
Nice.
Ooh, hot. Yeah, it's great. It's good.
Good morning. Man, the Wasteland pad for the win. The shelter worked great, but it was a bit chilly. I was using this military wool blanket because I found a wool blanket at one point that I did not want to sleep in, but I figured that gives me the cheat, so I brought my own blanket. But this is a little bit narrower than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of hard to bundle up in here, but we survived the night. You liked your coffin?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. My head hit this wall a little bit, so I'd move that down.
Wasteland coffee, free from a hotel.
So this was an MRE that I found 20 years ago, hunted in the Eastern Sierras near this Marine base. And these guys dropped one off the back of their truck, or they dropped a 12-pack of them off the back of the truck. And we flagged some guys down and we asked them if they wanted them back. And they said that they didn't because the guys that lost it were gonna learn a lesson about keeping track of their gear because they were gonna go hungry that night. So I took most of them to college and ate them when I was being lazy. And for whatever reason, this one stayed in my closet at home. So it was sealed until about 10 minutes ago when some ravens pecked holes in it and started eating it. So we'll open it up and see what's in there.
Sealed for 20 years and then opened by ravens.
Yeah. So hot sauce, gum, matches, some tea and coffee maybe, a towel. There was probably rice that a raven pecked a hole in.
Nice.
There is nut raisin mix.
Nut raisin mix.
Cheese with jalapeno spread.
Wow.
It says, I think, best to use before 2007.
So real fresh.
Oh, the bag on how to cook it. You know,
Oh.
I think you add water to these and they get hot, and then you can
Right.
cook them. This is chicken in Thai style sauce. And I think this one's good forever because it doesn't have a date that says when it expires.
So wait, the rice expires, but the chicken and Thai sauce doesn't?
No, the rice is fine too.
Oh, except for the giant gaping hole?
Yeah, it's this. The raisin nut mix.
Oh man, I was
It
so
expired.
looking forward to the raisin
we're
nut
still
mix.
eating it. Alright, what else is in here? A cappuccino.
Oh, French vanilla.
Yeah.
It's a soldier in style.
And vegetable crackers.
Vegetable crackers, just like Mom used to make. All right, Justin got his nice breakfast. I got a cup of free instant coffee from the hotel. It was pretty underwhelming, but as the old saying goes, beggars can't be choosers. And the other old saying is, the tide waits for no one. And the tide is out, so let's go.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna try the nut raisin mix out of the MREs that are 20 years old, so we'll see how they go. Tastes fine.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Like raisins and nuts.
That raisin has seen some better days. Dump a little bit more in your hand before you go scarfing a whole bunch down. Yeah, I guess it looks
They're
fine.
fine. They're just dried. Let's start out with the hand line. It's all ready to go. Looks like a good fishing spot right here.
Well, I had a fish on there too. That is really too bad. I don't know if you can see that. It says 11:38. We started at 11. But that means that we succeeded.
All right, well, we're gonna call it. It's been over 24 hours. We were just talking about going to get a meal. So, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. I always love hearing back from you. If you want to see more survival stuff, let us know. And until next time, keep the old ways alive. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, man.
Just found these in the wasteland. You know what I'm gonna do with them?
absolutely nothing. I've been a skateboarder my whole life, and I'm not about to change now.